Hey everybody, it's Jessica. Welcome back. Today's video is a fall inspired eyeshadow look I wanted to do for practical everyday wear, something that you could wear in real life and not just on the internet. So if that sounds interesting to you, then keep watching. Okay, so we're gonna first start with this peanut butter shade right here. This is the Too Faced in my Sweet Chocolate Bar palette. This is gonna be our first color on a clean base. We're gonna lay that down on both sides. We're gonna start in the crease and we're gonna sweep across all the way up into the brow bone.
Like so.
So when you're doing this, don't be afraid to work up towards the eyebrow just to deposit that color up there, because the darker shades we're gonna put here in the crease, we want to be sure we have enough room to expand as we blend out so that the lines don't look very harsh. I know I see a lot of people when they do eyeshadow, the lines are very harsh looking and I just don't think it's cute. So anywho, we're gonna do the same thing on this side. Just keep doing that until you get even color throughout, from this side to this side. And then for this specific eyeshadow look, make sure you're blending this outwards like this.
Like so.
Okay. All right, so next we're gonna set down this pretty rusty color. It's like a brick color. It's Mulberry in the Anastasia Soft Glam palette. Right there. We're gonna work that in this area right here and kind of work it over here. Nothing too crazy though. So we have a little bit on there. This is just to deposit the color there, and then I'll go back in and blend it. So this is a Real Techniques base shadow brush. I don't know if maybe I've used it so much as a fluffy blending brush in my crease. Honestly, I don't even remember what it used to look like. And now to me looks like a fluffy blending brush. Everything's a fluffy blending brush, honestly. All right, so we're gonna go in here and blend this outwards and upwards into that first color that we placed there, which was the peanut butter. Okay, so now we got that blended out a little bit more. We're gonna go in with the Lorac Pro palette. Use the color Sable right there. And we're gonna work that in from right here in throughout right here. Kind of like a half moon. We're gonna just place that color first and then we're going to blend it out on both sides. So with this one, we're gonna go in on our lid right here, and I actually want to put down this coconut cream color from the Semi-Sweet Chocolate Too Faced palette, this cream one right here. It's really pretty. A lot of makeup eyeshadow looks that I see, I noticed that there's a lot of darkness on the lashes and up on this part of the eye. And today for this, I'm gonna actually blend out some dark shadow under here and some eyeliner under here and keep this lid light and open so that when we place our lashes on, you're still able to see the eyeshadow blending and all of this. And it helps people that have smaller lidded eyes so that it doesn't close up the eye, and it actually does the opposite, it opens it up. We're gonna go in with this one. This is the Estee Lauder Blackened Black
Intense
eyeliner. That's what that is. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Don't be afraid to get kind of messy, because we're actually going to get a pretty orange shadow to blend this out into, and it's actually gonna look really pretty once we're done. So we're gonna keep that out because we're gonna add just a little bit of accent on the outer edges of the lash line to create a doughy-eyed kind of cat eye effect, but nothing too crazy. So we're gonna go in on this bottom area. We're gonna kind of drag it out. Just be careful because the black is very, well, in this case, this eyeliner is very, very pigmented. And once you start dragging it and it's warm, since it's on the eye, or it's down here under the eye, it's on the warm skin, it will drag and it will blend very quickly and very easily. So just be careful, because if you start getting too far down under the eye, it kind of just looks like you got raccoon eyes. That's not what we want. So we're gonna go in with this burnt orange shade. I quite like this color. I think it's really gonna stand out. And we're gonna go back in with that same brush that we had earlier and where we just deposited the color on there. So we're gonna grab some of that burnt orange and we're gonna just hack it onto the bottom part of the eyeliner, like, excuse me, like so. And then same for the other side, we're gonna go ahead and place that as well. So see, we're starting to blend this out down here. Once you start working through it, it's gonna look a lot different than when you started. So don't worry. So my first name's Jessica, and my middle name is Gabina. If that isn't a very weird name, I don't know what it is. And you know what? I can't find anything on that name. I don't know anybody who has that name. So one day if I find that person, we'll be best friends. All right, so I have blended this out pretty far down. Something I wanted to mention, the purpose of placing this liner down here and smudging it and avoiding doing the top liner is we're actually gonna work this out and upwards this way on the bottom portion of the eye, so that when we place the eyelashes on, the far end on the outer eye is not gonna look out of place. Wow. Wow. So this is the part where we're actually gonna go in with that liner and we're gonna do the outer edges right here to give a spot and a place for the lashes to set, like I said, so they don't look very pronounced on the outer edges, since typically eyelashes, unless you cut them, and I don't normally cut them because I like them to drag out further, they're gonna be longer than your eye. If you are a beginner with eyelashes, definitely cut them to your eye shape. They will be so much easier to work with. Another recommendation I have is to look for eyelashes where the band that you put the glue on to place has larger than average gaps. That's gonna give you the flexibility to apply that band on there. So we're gonna go ahead and come in here just on the outside. Nice. The idea is so that we don't want to do a full eyeliner on the top. Do your best to blend from the out towards the inner eye and just kind of smooth and disappear. That doesn't make any sense. Just try and smooth that line into the lash line, like as close to lashes as possible, so that it's not obvious that you have a blunt line stopping right here in the middle of the eye and not working the rest of the way through the eye. Don't want that. Okay, so you have your shape there. Awesome. I have already curled my lashes. I'm just gonna go in there and curl. I use the Duo Dark Tone Glue. So I'm just gonna go in here. You can see it's a little difficult. So lastly, we're going to put on the Tarte mascara. Any mascara will do, however. And this is just to get the lashes, your real lashes, to pick up some color so that it looks like it blends and fuses well with the lashes that you have on. Okie dokie, and then go ahead and do your bottom lashes. I like to use like the little travel size or the mini mascaras. They have a small little brush on them and a little handle. It's easier to use for your bottom lashes. Alrighty everybody, so that is gonna wrap up this eyeshadow look that you can do for fall. It's kind of something I think you could wear on a date night, at night with a cozy sweater and some black booties, you know. Thanks for watching.